Hello, you are looking at one excited, really excited, buzzed up Doctor Who fan. All this year we've had little snippets of Missy. All we really know is her name. And the question on every Doctor Who fans, or if it isn't, it should be, who is Missy? When characters have died, she's welcomed them to heaven. She also has an associate. But we don't know much else than that. There's so many theories about who Missy could be. Is she Rainey? I doubt it. Is she Clara? I don't think so. I'm actually not quite sure if she's even a villain. Because what has she actually done? She hasn't actually done anything, has she? She seems to greet people after they die. But, I mean, there could be something sinister going on. She might be bringing them back to life. She might be making them Cybermen. We don't know, do we? We really don't. So at the end of In the Forest of the Night, which was last night's episode, we got this massive reveal, didn't we? This massive next time trailer. The finale begins. How exciting was that, right? And then we saw Clara becoming badass. I mean, what's all that about? We saw her take the Doctor's TARDIS key and say he's never going to get into his TARDIS. She throws him off a plane or something like that. It looks like she even says that Clara doesn't exist. Now, I don't think Stephen Moffat or anyone at the BBC or anyone at Doctor Who will be releasing those big twists on a next time trailer. There's obviously something going on here. Clara could be part of a plan between the Doctor and Clara to trick Missy. I don't know. I'm not convinced that Clara's a villain here. Don't get me wrong, it will be something I'd absolutely enjoy to have a companion actually be someone who's been playing the Doctor all this time. That would be amazing. That would be awesome. I just can't see it happening. Mostly because I don't think the teen girl fans would really accept it. Oh no, Clara's hot, man. Clara's cool, we can't have someone like that being a villain, can we now? So I just don't think the imagination of a certain amount of the viewers could really handle that. But if it's true, I'll be really excited because it'd be amazing for a companion to trick the Doctor. Just imagine, he allows people to travel with him. He doesn't know much about them. And for the first time, if this is true, what we saw in the next time trailer, it would be like, this will devastate the Doctor. How could he ever travel with anyone again? And obviously, we never saw any Danny Pink in the next time trailer. That's interesting and extremely vital because I think he's obviously going to be in the finale, part 1 and part 2. He's been a major part of this season. In recent episodes, we haven't seen much of him. We've just been seeing Clara kind of ringing him up and things like that. We saw a lot of him. I think there's something a bit more notorious about this character than meets the eye. He could be the actual big bad of this season. We don't really know what's going on here. Him and Missy could be working together. And why did we see... Well, there was a hint that we saw his sister in the past episodes. We saw his ancestor. What's going on with this guy? There's even a big hint that kind of him and Clara end up together and have kids and things like that. But what does it all mean? Well, this is... I know we get frustrated with the Stephen Moffat era at times, and understandably so. But, what you can't doubt, what you can't say is this guy is a genius, and this guy is a great storyteller. And him and Russell T Davies have always given us great Doctor Who finales. Every one of the Doctor Who finales has been awesome. Nobody can dispute that as far as I'm concerned. So he has laid some breadcrumbs down for this kind of arc for this year. One of the things that strikes me is when the Doctor said, "Clara, I'm not your boyfriend," in deep breath. And then when we got to the last scene with the first Missy reveal, she said to the guy, the half robot guy, cyborg dude, that she basically said that the Doctor's her boyfriend. Not in so many words, but that's what she kind of alluded to. So it's interesting that the doctor said, I'm not your boyfriend, but then Missy was talking. So that could be a kind of connection. I don't believe that Clara and Missy are the same person, but what's going on here? That seems to be a little breadcrumb. I can't work out what it means. I can never work out what Stephen Moffat's up to, and that's a good thing. As much as I'm aching to watch the double finale, find out what happens, find out who Missy is, it's so exciting. I hope there's not big spoilers, and I hope Stephen Moffat and the BBC can kind of guard us from that, because it's really exciting to see these reveals as they happen. So that really was a big breadcrumb, and there's been lots and lots of breadcrumbs, lots and lots of clues. It's difficult to kind of evaluate what's going on here. We have seen pictures with Missy and the Doctor. We've seen lots of stormtroopers coming down those big stairs and things like that. It is extremely exciting. But to who Missy is, I don't think there's many clues. I know a lot of people have been speaking about Rainey. I think these things come out all the time. We had this thing with River, didn't we? Who's River? And we thought she might be this, she might be that. I don't believe that Missy is anyone from Classic Who. I just don't believe it, apart from the Master. The only person she could possibly be that's like from the Classic series has to be the Master. Surely only the Master could create all this devastation and all this. If she is the Master, it would be awesome. But of course, there's another theory. How about we saw that Next Time trailer? We saw Clara taking the key off the Doctor. We saw Clara being badass. But what if the Doctor is revealed as some kind of villain? That actually he's not even the Doctor. Maybe Clara's the good guy in all this. We don't know. It's just a theory. It's just me thinking out loud. I could be totally wrong, but it's very interesting, isn't it? Clara could be on the other side of this. But I think the Clara story, a lot of people didn't like it when I said last year that with the Clara reveal, we found out that there were different versions of her because she went into the Doctor's timeline and all that. I said her story wasn't over. I said there was still something to be revealed about her. Now, I don't know what it is, but there's certainly something different to this character than the other companions, and I think there's something else that we don't know about her. That's certain. Another theory is, of course, that Missy is Clara's mother. Extremely possible that the woman who died, who Clara thinks is her mother, might not be her mother. She could have been adopted. She could have been found on a doorstep. We don't know. It's interesting, really. We haven't really got to know Clara's family. I know we saw the father, and I think we saw Clara's grandmother as well in last year's Christmas special, Time of the Doctor, but we really haven't been able to get to know them. Not like we got to know Jackie, Billy's mother, and all of that. That was I liked that aspect of getting to know Rose's parents. So, if I said Billy's parents, I'm confusing you. I'm confusing myself. If I said that, I'm sorry. Rose's mum, Jackie. So I think we're all in a kind of quandary to what's going to happen. I think whatever happens, things are never going to be the same again. I think this is going to take the Doctor to another kind of road, which is really exciting to see how this works out. There's been rumours all year about the Doctor, about Clara. There's been rumours about Jenna Louise Coleman leaving at the end of the season. She's refused to say anything. She said she'd rather people find out when they watch the episode. She seems to be definitely in the Christmas special, which kind of leaves maybe, is it continuing? Is the finale going to continue to the Christmas special? I do think, as I said before, she's not a villain. I think we've been sold a dud there, but it's an exciting dud, and it's going to be really interesting how it all works out, boys and girls. I can't wait. You know how to contact me. If you have a theory about Missy, about the Doctor Who finale, you can check me out on Facebook. I'm Mick Meanus. Twitter, Movies TV Mad. Here on YouTube, I'm Mike Meanus. Gmail address, smallvillemad@gmail.com. Enjoy your day. By the way, I'm 42 today. Do I look it?